I was a pretty annoying kid. I'm just gonna say that right now. I was a very annoying child. That's not just me like, hating on myself. That's me knowing that. I know that, one, because I've actually been watching back on my old videos recently, and the way I talked in those videos, it was very much exaggerated, very much like taking everything, every little thing as a big deal. It's not, they're not very fun videos to listen to. I mean, unless you like that kind of thing, but, I mean, I just don't know. It was inspired off YouTubers I saw as a kid. But the other reason I know I was annoying as a kid was because of primary school. The people in primary school, they didn't. Let me make one thing clear. They didn't outright bully me. Okay, I see a difference between bullying and picking on someone. Bullying is like when you specifically go out of your way to constantly harass one person for one reason or another. That's bullying, but just plain picking on someone is is my throat is fucked up today. Just picking on someone is like just taking flaws that they have and, well, yeah, picking them out and telling them about it. And that's what happened to me in primary, because I had a lot of flaws. Looking back as a child, I would complain about a lot of shit. I'd get jealous, as I went into the last video. I was even Again, I was one of those kids who took everything as a big deal, evidently, kind of. I was very extra back then. So I was an easy target for other kids, and even the adults, to be like, bro, shut the fuck up. Obviously, they obviously didn't say that directly. But that's probably what they were thinking. And of course, back then, I took it to heart in a bad way, as in, like, I took it as personally offensive. They would dare pick on someone like me. And I would come home a lot of days from that school crying. Because, like, oh, boo hoo, they're fucking hating on me. Yeah, they're haters. I think what you should do with haters is take in what they're saying about you. Because nowadays, I look back at that and I think, like, why the fuck was I so upset with those people? Because all they were doing was taking objective flaws with me and painting them as, like, they were literally, all they were trying to tell me is, like, if you keep going like this, no one's gonna fucking like you. They were, all they wanted me to be was just a normal person. And I took that as, like, a personal offense. And what I should have took it as was advice. Like, yeah, there's obviously better ways to present advice than just, like, essentially telling someone to shut the fuck up. But that's still giving them advice. I should have took it as the advice it was and actually changed myself. But of course, I didn't really. Oh. Oh, oops. I didn't realize after you beat the game that it just defaults to the first venue. I thought we were going to a new song. Well, I mean, this talk isn't gonna last long. This isn't like last time where I had a big long story to go over. This is just like little tidbits I'm talking about here. So, my point is, of course, as a kid, I was too stupid to understand that they were trying to tell me advice and not just shit on me. But now I understand that. So, my advice is, if you're getting picked on, if people are like, yeah, you're a piece of shit, take that to heart, but don't get offended by it. Take it to heart, improve yourself. But once you've started improving yourself, just kind of ignore them. If they're being mean about it. If they're not being mean about it, then, like, you know, still be friends with them. If they're being mean about it, like the people in my elementary school were, then like, you know, take it to heart, actually improve, but then just kind of ignore them after that. You've already been told that you need to improve, and you're improving. As long as you know that you're trying, then you don't really need to pay attention to people like that after that. That's my point. Yeah, I got to the point pretty quickly. Again, this isn't meant to be a long video. But I guess we have to finish up this song. This is, I think, the longest song in the fucking game. And last time I streamed this game, the stream got like a claim. So actually, how the fuck do you pause? Wait, how do you pause? Help, help. Okay, yep, that's the video. Bye.